Hello, brothers and sisters in Christ. I'm doing these messages each day because I'm doing the work for the Lord. That's what He wants me to do. He wants me to spread the message any way I can. And if it's on the road, wherever, reach people. And I've been talking about the Lord wherever I go because I just think He's wonderful. And I want to seek Him and do His work every day, wherever I can, wherever I go, and whatever I do. And so this morning I want to talk about Noah. I'm in Genesis where Noah, was building the ark. So we're in that spot in the Bible. And so God came to Noah and told Noah, hey, Noah, I need you to build this huge boat, a football field and a half long by, 75 foot wide, put windows and stalls in it, build it out of cedar. We all know cedar is the best wood. It holds up to weather, so it's good for water eating. And I was thinking, man, cedar wood, that makes a lot of sense. Put tar on it, black tar all over it, seal it from the water. I can't help but think how much criticism Noah took from the people around him that was, in that area where he was building the ark, how much criticism and how much he went through. I bet people were saying, oh, Noah, you're crazy. Don't mess with old Noah. He's going to went insane, But he was doing what the Lord asked him to do. And he was doing it because God was tired. He was just, disgusted at the way the descendants of Adam and Eve had done. They were doing things that God didn't approve of. And that ain't what He made this earth for. I mean, they were picking wives and all kind of stuff. They were just basically disrespecting the Lord in every way. And He was just so disgusted. But God found favor with Noah. Not to destroy everything. And God, because Noah was a righteous man. He loved the Lord, He had a good heart. He had, he worked for the Lord. He did everything he did for the Lord. So God was able to Noah was able to find favor with God. And God didn't destroy everything. He let his family and his animals and the animals of the earth 2 by 2 load up on the ark. And God saved them from the disaster that He put upon the earth through rain. And as I looked on the Bible, I realized that was the first rain that the earth had ever had. And I read it because I've been reading in Genesis, and that was actually the first rain that the earth had ever seen, was the rain that happened in Noah. It doesn't say nothing. It actually says there was no rain upon the earth. And the only time it speaks about rain is when Noah in the flood, it rained in. And he did it by water. He did the flood came and destroyed the people that were disrespecting the Lord and the things that He had for the Lord. I mean, the things that the Lord had made for human mankind. And I can't help but think, as Christians, we go through a lot of struggles and strife as being Christians when the Lord speaks to us to do certain things and we do it, and people's like, well, I don't think the Lord told him that. Or, just think of Noah. What do y'all think? What do you think poor old Noah went through when he's building that ark? How long it took him? And he had his whole family out there. And then when he started gathering all the animals, they was like, oh, man, Noah's, that Noah, man, he is out of there, I can't, but we go through the same thing that Noah goes through every day, as Christians, walking and believing God, that, you got the sinners of the world that look upon us and think the things that we do are crazy. But I would like to think in Noah's days, so it would be in the last times. So be ready, be mindful, because You never know when when the stop clock's going to stop, so to speak. You never know. So just like Noah, he listened to the Lord and he found favor with him. And I think just as believers, we need to be ready just like Noah at all times, because we never know when the Lord is coming back. And just like he flooded the earth with water, the next time he says it'll be with fire. And so I think we really need to seek the Lord, because the devil has all kinds of new angles that he comes at us these days. He's got clever, he uses everything he can to get to us now. So we need to be mindful of these things that he uses to attack us. And just like the descendants of Adam and Eve, we have became that on the new, the new descendants of the planet that after Noah, we've basically did the same thing, not to that, that Adam and Eve's descendants did, that disrespected God and that disgraced God and made him disgusted at the human race that he created. We do the same. We've done the same thing up to this point. The question is, when is it going? When is he going to destroy it, the earth, like he did in Noah's days, because of what we've been doing upon the planet since the flood? And so that's why it's very important, if you're not ready and you're not seeking Christ and you're not where you need to be, and if you're a sinner, you need to give your life to God and let him touch your life and be with you and walk with you, because we never know. And we know he's going to come back. It says it in Revelations. I will destroy the fire. I will destroy the earth by fire. And, all I can say, and he said he'd come like a thief in the night and take his home. I don't know about you, but when he comes, I want to be able to go home with him, and not have to be here on this earth when all that happens. And he'll take his home in due time. And God bless you, and seek God if you're a Christian, and if you're not, lift your hands up, give your soul to Christ, ask him into your heart, and he will do wonders for your life in seeking. And I love you, and God bless you, and just seek him in all you do, because he is so wonderful. Have a super blessed day. God bless you, and I'll talk to you guys soon.